Up, we've got Scarlet Knight, number 41. Scarlet Knight, super cool. Hyper rare entity, 4 deck and hand damage every round. Like, oh, spear me through the chest. 6 sanity loss when you engage with 6 health, and the Scarlet Knight has a really interesting field of play effect. Basically, while the Scarlet Knight is on the field of play, any entities you're engaged with basically get like +2 damage every round. And then if you engage an entity while the Scarlet Knight is out, you take -6 sanity from engagement. Like, that is, wow, damn, rough, but very cool. Such a great design. Like, was very excited when I got this one. Next up is going to be Tsuchigumo, 42. So Tsuchigumo, this big old spider, is a rare red light entity. 2 deck and hand damage every round, -6 sanity when you engage, and 5 health. Chance to flip for a Painite Gem upon defeat. And just a big old spider. Like, you can beat it with anything, really, as long as you have, you know, the ability to generate 5 damage. But the 2 deck in hand can be kind of rough if you don't have a lot of good rooms to bring your deck in hand up. So Grolix, number 43. This is a uncommon rarity entity. Grolix is interesting because it's both friendly and unfriendly, and it's all dependent on your sanity, so. So Grolix has its own interesting effect when you engage it, where if your sanity is 11 or more, it steals an item from you. If it's 10 or less, it gives you an item. So pretty cool. Also has the ability to give you a Painite. Also has the ability to flip for a Painite Gem if you defeat it. So 5 health and no damage every round. I mean, it's doable. It's going to take a little bit of time depending on what weapons you're running in the deck. Okay, next up is Bacteria, number 44. So this is a rare entity. It's going to hit you for -6 sanity when you engage with 6 health. 2 deck and hand damage every round, and a chance to flip for a Painite Gem upon defeat. And when you beat it, it has an interesting effect that activates where it just gets shuffled back into the pool pile. So it basically can't be permanently destroyed. It always comes back. So I thought that was pretty cool. An interesting effect for this one with such a amazing design. Next up is the Conductor, number 45. He's going to hit you for 3 deck and hand damage every round, -8 sanity when you engage, and then 10 health. So pretty tough. And the Conductor is pretty interesting because when you engage him, he summons the first entity from the top of the pool pile and puts it clockwise or counterclockwise from your current position. And then if you beat the Conductor, you get a Painite Gem. You don't even have to flip for it, you just get it. So pretty cool. The Conductor is not like 10 health. You know, that's a lot, but totally doable with the right deck. Next up is the Ancient Conductor, number 46. So Ancient Conductor is hitting like a freight train, basically. 4 deck and hand damage. That is, ooh, that is rough. That's right up there with Scarlet Knight. Like some of the few entities that hit that hard. Plus -12 sanity when you engage with 13 health. I mean, you do get a Painite Gem when you beat the Ancient Conductor. Like, that's a guarantee. But the Ancient Conductor, when you engage it, it's going to summon 2 entities, like right away. It just puts 2 entities out on the field. Pretty crazy, honestly. Next up is 47, the Death Moth. I love the Death Moth because it's a common entity. You could put it in any number of it in a deck if you really wanted to. When you engage it, you're going to get 2 sanity, and then you're also going to get to grab the first item from the pool pile. So I like it. It gives you a little bit of a item gain right out the gate, a couple of sanity, and then you just, you know, move on. It's great. Next up is 48 Aiden. Ooh, we all love Aiden. He's the friendliest entity on the whole street. He's going to give you 4 from the pool pile, and then you get to choose any entity on the field of play and just, like, tuck it on the bottom of the pool pile. Like, ooh, and 5 sanity? Man. And, I mean, if you really want to, you could give him a Painite Gem to put him back into the pool pile. And, I mean, that is, technically, that is one of the challenges, so, like, not a bad idea. Go give Aiden a Painite Gem. Come on. Next up, we have the Archraven, 49. So this is going to be an interesting encounter, honestly, because when you engage with the Archraven, you get 2 item cards from the pool pile, and then it's also going to give you +4 sanity, as long as you give it the Deathmot Jelly. If you don't have Deathmot Jelly, you have to basically engage it and just fight it. So you'd have to deal with the 2 HP, which is not bad at all. But I mean, you know, give him the Deathmot Jelly. He gave you 2 items. Just, that seems fair. Next up, we've got Mr. Freeman, number 50. He is a hyper rare entity. He's going to give you 5 sanity when you bring him into your party. So his effect is really cool, because every time you're going to pull from the pool pile, when you move into rooms, you're going to get +1 for each pull. Wow, like, you'll really build your deck and hand up quickly with Mr. Freeman. He's such a cool companion.